Bigbossjock radio show. Listeners are encouraged to rise up, confront the U.S. government, kick off the revolution, be part of the solution, liberate the Confederate States of America, the Alamo, placed as the Capitol. Analyst assessment, episode 65. Video clip being assessed was posted by NBC News entitled "Watch Live, Trump Participates in Immigration and Border Security Roundtable." Posted April 5, 2019. Airtime 52 minutes 2 seconds. Enter into the clip 39 minutes 36 seconds. Before beginning, going to make another mention. Court, May 23rd, 8:30 in the morning, Redding, California, Shasta County Superior Court, Division 2. Would appreciate some assistance. Been discussed in the other episodes. For the moment, going to continue. Red dress states, because what is happening is Democrats are saying they want to take our border, change it from a border to a crosswalk, and we cannot have that. Analyst assessment, intonation, place, canned, indignant. Times, canned, declaration, spoken in we. Absolutely unacceptable. U.S. President, Don, the chump guest, just another in the group, often gets talked down to. When versed by red dress, uses the term we. Group is not the same. Placed apart are Democrats, allocated to the group of they. When red dress continued, we cannot have that. We doesn't include they. In turn, our border doesn't include them. So their border is different than our border. Reader, take note. In this case, listener, take note. Avoidance of name placement. Presenters will not state U.S. border nor USA. No mention U.S. President Don with the last name tagged on. Odd when is necessary. Presidents make campaigns, aspire to be reelected. Usually, every opportunity functions while in office await name to be mentioned, associated to the campaign. Often encourage repetition, duration of the conversation. Phrases be versed with a title. Also name. Practice is usually repeated much more frequently. Listener, take notice. Half of the country, through the use of our, divided is ready to fight, nearly at all times. Another, after other, given a reminder. Remain divided. Highlight the divide. Condition be a racist. Aired in the programs black with white. Repeated over again over. Programmed are primed, divided into two racial groups, well as two political groups. Encouraged to bicker, fight at all times, divided the nation will fail. Soon will fall. Go ahead, bicker on. Soon to be nationless people. Listener turned revolutionary. Time to take action. Act with a vengeance. Fury harbored inside. Revolt immediately. Rise up. Don't allow the takeover, which is about to happen at any given moment. Population is conditioned. Back in 91, 250,000 Iraqis. Toss weapons aside. Most put hands in the air. Hadn't been confronted. Joked about for years. Citizen of the USA. Conditioned to do the same. are about to give everything away. Stop to hesitate. Get out there today. No difference, day or night. Give all. Go fight. Rise up, rebels. Liberate the Confederate States of America. The Alamo, placed as the capital. 39 minutes. 36 seconds. Red dress. Statement avoids use of name. Term U.S. omitted. Our border stated. Needs to be U.S. border. Reader take note. Trickery used in the words. They, the viewer, needs to associate, group in with they, B team represented. Red dress presenter, reference to self. As we didn't use I, match the tone placed, we was inappropriate. Statement should have been made. If were to be made, as in example, should have been stated, the upcoming example, should have been stated, and that cannot happen, or, and that no longer should be allowed, or, and that no longer can be tolerated. Statement made, red dress. Democrats then use they, engineers phrases, intent is to condition. And it's not the red dress engineering the phrases, it's the USDIA with a computer-generated dialogue. Something for the listener to give some thought. What's the intention of the programmer with such a computer-generated dialogue? Still hesitating? No time to be complacent. Get out there. Take action. Gain from the statement, because what is happening is Democrats are saying they want to take our border, change it from a border to a crosswalk, and we cannot have that. Inappropriate is the theme. Now view the difference when no use of it, nor they, nor we. Author note, when to write, not going to spend the time. So inappropriate is the theme. Troublesome state of affairs. Nation about to be taken over. Adults act as squabbling children. Completely unacceptable. Statement made, red dress. The population emulated what they were programmed. Took on the divide. Again, over again, squabble as if are a child. Though are an adult choosing to behave at a childish level. Children are adorable. Adults that behave in such a way are ignorant. Don't know how. Yell through the use of words. Fury felt inside. Difficult to suppress. Go along with the same. Decade after decade. Watching the charade. Masqueraders with the axe. And instead of going along with the same, take action. Go out there. Kick off the revolution. Masqueraders with the axe have on the top hat. Population actually believes rabbits inside the hat are hatched. Then when pulled from the hat, caught up in wonderment, can't get it over. Magician with the top hat, enthralled with the act, can't get enough of the production. Hash over themes such as how rabbits are hatched. Produced are inside of hats. Magician has a name, Yankee Sam. Reader take note. Mentioned before, imagine Don removes the wig, peels off the mask, swaps out the dentures, places in some others. Masqueraders on the set, Homeland Security, Secretary, wears a facial mask. High school degree, born same year as the author, lived in the same neighborhood. Christian Nelson, she has a other birth name. That's a U.S. federal identity, shadow identity. Masquerader, different face, peels off the mask, puts on another, continues without much hesitation. Never happened. They pretend they're another. They weren't ever the other. Never happened. Anything uncomfortable. Daily mask wearers slip into one identity, out for dinner in another, later place on another, maybe even another. One more. Before supper? No, just before going to sleep. Already done with supper. Had dinner. Depends on the need. Understand, listener. Leadership are actors. And the need, whatever is necessary for them to achieve, they just put on another mask and another act until they get whatever it was they were after. U.S. Congress, Senate with the House. Multitude of masqueraders. Included a multitude, all share the same DNA, are from the same bloodline, family Clark. Can be proven quite easily. Swab on the inside cheek, demanded rub faces clean, no fake noses, no partial nor full facial masks. Understand yet, listener? System is a complete farce. Masqueraders at a police department have the author backed in a corner. Tick-tock, time runs up. Too many health conditions. Place on a short list, if not, would take up too much of the report in order to describe them all. Life-threatening conditions. Need able men to join up with the posse. Need the population go out there and kick off the revolution. Liberate the Confederate States of America. Demand transparency. Demand an investigation. Hold the masqueraders responsible. Don't allow the theft about to take the nation. Reading Police Department is an extension. Shasta Dam Facility, USDIA Command Center, 80,000 square feet. Placed in the center of the dam, in daily operation since 1946. 80 names. Placed 1963, November 22, State of Texas, City of Dallas, John Kennedy assassination. Taken were fingerprints. We're all on site. All are active officials. Place current date. Reading Police Department. Not all 80. Some have passed away. Though there's still a sizable group. Around 30 to 40. Active officials. We'll count the names. They're placed in the file. The intelligence brief. Over 1,500 pages. Birth names with shadow identities. Their activities during the past decades. Courage that the listener gives a read, understands the situation, goes out there and kicks off the revolution, knowing quite clearly what they're fighting for. Rid this land of the tyranny which has taken a hold. 4 aneurysms, broken back, given no type of health care, back healed with improperly, chronic pain, can't yell loud enough, placing words, fury felt inside the rage. Come join the posse. Not going to say please. Tired again, made another plead. 39 minutes, 36 seconds. People understanding the situation's dire. Went out into the street with hand billboards because I was barely making it. No health care. None. When I go into the emergency, unnecessary procedures are performed. Left with no conscious awareness. Usually, and that's for the last 25 years, nothing is performed. I've only been into the emergency a couple times in my life. So I can't say unnecessary procedures. There was one time in my life, Yankee Sam took out insurance on me. Made sure that the custodians had insurance. And unnecessary procedures were performed. operations on my legs. Well, put my legs in a condition where it's a daily challenge to remain with my legs. I need to boil water, soak my legs every day. If I go one day without soaking my legs, my feet go numb. If they're numb for very long, red lines go up my legs. I lose my legs due to the infection. Yankee Sam feels to put me in a cage. Isn't going to allow me access to boiled water every day. Not even one day. I will lose my legs if I go in that cage. They're having a fun time playing this game, denying me of all health benefits, any type of accreditation earned by birth name Earl Hawkins, placed in the stem receiver program since birth. Didn't receive anything other than abuse along the way. Bit difficult. Continuing with patience. Being the lowest on the totem pole. I need to go into court instead of my situation addressed. An investigation was opened, and I get to go receive some medical care. Bullet lodged in the backbone for over 18 years? Nothing? I'm their chump, treated as their enter. There, the USDIA. Go ahead and find out about the mayor of the town. The checks and balances? Well, where are they? Isn't the mayor supposed to give oversight to the chief of police when the chief acts inappropriately? Well, a ham billboard raped by the chief to the other officials. Actually put rape because everyone knows false accusations are illegal to make. Rape, the statement couldn't be more clear. Tortured, straight pins inserted through testicles, pushed under fingernails, inserted into eyeballs. Give me the medical exam. Multitude of perforations to the eyeballs. Evidence of needles, straight pins inserted under the fingernails. On goes the list. An agitator wider placed in the heart. And I'm gonna walk over to the courthouse another time. Bit difficult. Continuing with the daily protest on the doorstep of the Reading Police Department. Gonna walk over there another time. They have me on a little frame bicycle. Indigent level. Year after year. Someone knows how to rhyme. Usually that pays $1 or $2. That's the tunes that people listen to. Verse, rhyme, line after line. AM 750 kilohertz ripped off all of my life. Lines put into the songs that people listen to, including into the shows and movies. Quite difficult living without nearly any money, no health benefits, stuck, held a slave. I want only God. He helps me do the rhyme, line by line. I do give my thanks, along with gratitude, for our Father in heaven. It's the Bigbossjock, momentarily signing off.